Sup? Well, after the update video, I am officially back. So, what's the vid? Well, today is September 11th, 2025, aka the commemoration of 9/11. And also, on this day, back in 2023, if you don't know, or if you've been a part of the channel, and I will happily tell you, I created a video called the short series Gotcha Gang 9/11 comic completed. You know, the one with the characters and the airplane and all that. Well, I'm not here to announce that, but I'm here to announce something else. Grabbing it. So what did I just do? Well, I took a photo of some characters. What were those characters? Guys 1 to 6. So, what do I mean by that? That's right, the short series is back. After the last comic being made back in 2024. Welcome back. In fact, not only am I gonna do that, I'm gonna draw a new comic live right now. Haven't done this setup in a while. By the way, my pen broke, so I don't really have that. I could come up with an idea. My watch is beeping. So yeah, give me a sec. Oh dear God. The pen inked on my fingers. Well, you know what they say. You come back, you get inked. Well, oh, my watch went off. Play this while I go clean my hand. Because I actually snapped the ink tube in half and I got ink on my hand. so I am back. Okay, apparently the ink stained on my hand. But, good news. I was able to find some other pens. And my magnesium cane. What is that? Why, they're like these gummies that I take to help myself. How many? 2. E-I-E-E-E-I-E-E-E-I-E-E-E. E-I-E-E-E-I-E. Buttons. Shit. Sorry for swearing. I have to deal with that. All my fortunes just fell. Pretty bad. Alright, better question. Do these pens work? Well, only one way to find out. Well, they work. I'm gonna keep this on. I'm gonna draw some stuff. Well, all the comics don't have to have words. Domain expansion. So I'm drawing Drass now. So basically, Drass is using domain expansion. So far I have this. Domain expansion. Drass, what the f... Oh! Hey, G43. I did that to get new shoes. Aura equals domain expansion equals new shoes? Nah. I bought these off of eBay. Let's put nah. I bought these off of because Drass can just buy shoes off of eBay for some reason.
hypothetically, if a team had 10 members and a contestant ranked 3rd in my poll, but actually placed 6th in the episode, that made them 3 ranks off, or 30%, which made it 70% accurate. I did that with everyone in this series so far from T-Bot 12 to 18, and here's what I got, rounded to the nearest percentage. But this is where I want to especially talk about 4 people: Bottle, Tennis Ball, Black Hole, and Tree. I'll get to Black Hole and Tree first since I want to talk about them more here. As you can see, Tree and Black Hole are the least accurate, placing 39% and 34%.
Alright, so I'm done. And we put on another song. What is this? Alright, let me read it. Domain expansion. Dress? What the f... Oh! Hey, AG43. I did that to get new shoes. Aura equals domain expansion equals new shoes? Nah, I bought these off of eBay. Then what was the whole domain expansion thing about? Well, that's because I'm him. That's why. That's fucking stupid logic. What the hell is going on? I bought some new shoes. Here it is. You know what? This looks good. It's like it's using the Gacha Gang. It's simple, funny, and I'm glad I made it. Welcome back to the format. And hey, I never said I would not be using the Gacha Gang characters for the first short. I just said it wouldn't be about 9/11. Which I'm still correct about. I'm never doing that plot again. And I ended up making something really good. So, what's the plan now that I'm back? Well, let's talk. So, where I left off, I made a joke referencing a Family Guy clip where Brian was pretending to be smart. In the clip he says, well, going back to the classics, well, the basics really, words on the printed page. And I said in the update video, let's go back to the classics. What did I mean by that? I didn't mean the Gacha Gang. Well, some things might add to it, but I didn't mean the Gacha Gang, or an object show, or a series I left canceled, or none of that. I was actually referring to a time period. Not the 1900s, not the 2000s, not the 1800s, not even, or AD, or ED, sorry. I'm not even before Christ or after Christ or any of that. No. What I was actually referring to was 2020. Yep. Nostalgic November is something coming up, and this is what it is. Basically, it will be a month going around the theme of this. What if I consistently uploaded throughout the entirety of the year of 2020. Now, you may all know, I created the channel on May 17th of that year, and I made selective uploads around October, November that year. But this is basically saying, what if the entire year I used my upload schedules and made a lot of content? So it'll be based on content ideas from 2020 up to late 2022. So, what does that mean? Doesn't mean endless secrets, battle for the object space, any iceberg content. I might sprinkle some stuff, but it will mainly be themed around my interests from 2020 to 2022. So, Suction Cup Man, Door No More, Syriac, Salad Fingers, Friday Night Funkin', and these are stuff I like still to this day. Also, Ed's World, Ed and Eddie, Wimpy Kid, Cartoon Beatbox Battles, Jaden Animations, creating Pokemon. Like, relatively a lot of stuff that I made around 2020. What does this mean for me? Well, I'm still 16. Sorry, did I say 16? I'm joking. But what did I mean about me being me? Well, that's referring to the fact that I'll still be the same age and act like the same person, but the videos will have that 2020's charm. And I'll be using a lot of 2020 music, which it doesn't have to be songs released in 2020, but it will be a lot of songs I listen to. So keep your ears out for a lot of nostalgic tracks around this November. What does this mean for this month in October? Well, a few things. I already went over the upload schedules. Now, as of today, the short series came out. Tomorrow and the rest of this month, I have videos. Here, let me explain. Episode 18 of Vector and Espio might be out tomorrow. And the other stuff, well, Object Reptality will still be out on... Wait. I said the wrong date. The 15th wasn't a Saturday. The 15th's a Monday. And that means I can upload on a Monday. But there won't be Object Reptality. Let me explain. It might be delayed because I didn't get Zabragun or Gaming Controller yet. So I might wait a few days on it. But if the episodes don't come out on the day it's supposed to on the schedule, any video I missed, those being Juice and Rapper, Episode 11, Gotcha Gang Episode 11, AG Further Since Golden, BFDI Character Tier List, Gotcha Gang Episode 12, Crossover Conquest, Sneak Peek / Details, As Gordon's Over Desk Cover, Total Character Action Episode 2 Remastered, or as well as AG43's Euphoria, which I forgot I was going to make yesterday, can all be substituted for the 17th, the 15th, and the 23rd. So, catch ya guys on the rewind!